All right. Welcome to Game
What's
Central
up, everyone?
Station. Got Tyler doing a little dance over here. Um, you enjoying that opening music, huh?
It's the most joy I've had in weeks.
You're such an Eeyore, man. Like, it's okay. You know?
I've never been happier.
Right. Right. Let me throw in some little bit of the Streets of Rage music in here today, since
All right.
hopefully you guys can hear a little bit. I'm gonna turn it just a tad.
Yep. Subject of today for the Play Together stream is Streets of Rage 2.
Streets of Rage 2, which has some of the best music ever, as this prime example is playing right now.
Yep.
So
Yep. No, I'm sure we'll get into that, but it's yeah.
I grew up playing these games, and so this is super nostalgic to me, especially this one,
Yep.
which I consider it the best one.
See, it's interesting to me. I think this is a very good game to play because you are super nostalgic for the series, and this is like my first jump into it. I have never played any Streets of Rage until we started doing this. So it's kind of interesting to see the two points of view on it.
It's yeah, it's really one of my favorite. I wish, like, I was thinking about it today. I was like, man, I need to get a Streets of Rage like T-shirt, you know, even if it's a repop. I don't care. But I'm excited. You know, I love playing through this game, and it's a quick play. You know, it's not too bad.
Yeah, I got through it in an hour. About an hour and 5 minutes. I think my playtime was. And you know that wasn't like
an hour and 5.
Yeah.
You beat me. I'm an hour and 10.
Oh dang. That's awesome.
Yeah, I have it on
the end.
I have my recording, and I started it when I started the game. You know, picking the character and all that, and
yeah.
So yeah, this is great music. Great music. Let me see. Will this carry over? This game.
Uh-oh, testing something out.
Well, no, I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'll try that later, but not today. If you guys, if you guys don't know, last stream the audio was just horrible. And I finally broke down the other day, and I purchased a audio mixing program that should help us out here. I'm hoping. Turn it down just a little bit more.
Yeah. Let me listen real quick to the stream.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because the audio last time, I don't know what was going on, but I've been trying to do it for free, and I had to just buy software to make it work. I think it's doing a good job, but you guys, you know, comment, let me know if you need the music louder or not.
Yep, yeah. When we get somebody in here, the first thing we need to ask them is, how does it sound?
Right.
That should be the first thing we do. How does it sound to you? Is it good?
Right. Does it sound good?
Accost them as soon as I jump in. Yeah.
Right.
How does it sound?
Please tell us. We don't know. I got to figure out a way to monitor that, dude. Like, I
Yeah,
don't know how I'm gonna do that, but
it sounds fine to me.
okay,
But you know, I can't. It sounded fine to me when I was here, but it's kind of hard because I've got you going through both ways.
right.
Uh, so I mean, I could try it on my phone, but you know, that's its own deal. But
We'll deal with it.
yeah,
Somebody will pop in and they'll let us know if it's too low.
yep, yep.
This here is the player select music, which I am very nostalgic for. I actually left this up when I started playing it again. I was like, oh, it's such great music. And for any of you Mr. owners out there, the Mr. FPGA, this is how I played the game this time around. And I don't know what it is, but the way that the music comes out of that thing sounds amazing.
So just a question: what made you use that instead of the that Genesis collection that you had?
So very good question. The Genesis collection, which I don't know if I have it ready at hand here. Let me see. Yep, yeah, I do. So, Genesis collection on the Switch, it really just made it, the graphics of the characters especially just looked wrong. They looked bad. Which was, you know, I did play through the first Streets of Rage game on this, but the characters just, I have nostalgia for the pixelated characters, not the like smoothed out whatever characters. So I decided to do the Mister. And the Mister just looks perfect. Absolutely perfect. So that's why I went with it. But so I played through it, recorded it. Yeah, so anyway, the thing I didn't get to do, and it's been forever since I've done this, and I want to do this with you at some point, is there's a duel mode where you can fight each other.
Oh no.
Yeah, so you can get on a stage and just beat the junk out of each other, and I remember that being so much fun. Just playing through that mess. Oh yeah. But before we get too down in the weeds on this, I got a couple of pickups this week at the local thrift, and I figured I'd go ahead and show those off before we get too far down the road with Streets of Rage 2. So,
all right, so now it's Fine Time. That should be the name of this segment.
Fine,
Fine Time.
Joe's Fine Time, because Tyler has not had any time to go find anything.
Yeah. It's Joe's Fine Time this week. Hopefully we can have a dual Fine Time eventually.
So, actually, I forgot about this. I have everything decided to switch on me. Oh, okay, I think it's working. And when my whole computer went to dark mode, because I guess it's at 9. Freaked me out. I was like, no! You know, everything was working. I got a present for you here that I made. You know what? I got to turn off the camera moving thing.
You don't got. I can see it. It's pretty clear what that is. What on earth is wrong with you?
I had to. I had to. Let's see. Here we go. Let me turn off center stage. All right. I printed you out a poster, Tyler.
So
of the thumbnail of the first stream of the Streets of Rage. Look at that.
Cool.
And I made it a little better. I added the hair back for me because I didn't have it on the thumbnail. And if you notice down here in the corner, if I can get it on the thing, which way? That way. Oh my goodness! Why can't I do this? There we go. No, that's not it. That's the wrong way. I can't.
Joe,
okay,
what is wrong with your brain? Oh, I see. Okay, GCS.
Yeah. The Game Central Station logo on it, you know. So I'll throw a thanks out there to Home Pup for his generosity in getting these printed for me.
Thanks, Home Pup.
Yeah. This is going in your box O stuff that I need to get to you.
Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that.
That better go up on your wall. That's where that's going.
I'm gonna put it on my ceiling on my ceiling in my bedroom so when I lay down to sleep at night, it's the last thing I see and the first thing I see when I wake up.
That'll work. That'll work for me. Um, so I went by the thrift and I found this T-shirt here, which
Oh,
is
that's pretty.
it's a Pizza Planet T-shirt.
All right, nothing wrong with that.
Yep. This,
Kind of wish it was just like a normal, like, Pizza Planet, like someone who worked there outfit.
it kind of. I mean, I don't know. Kind of. I like how it's pulling
Yeah.
the little dudes out of the pocket.
Yeah.
Now here's
The
one.
claw.
Here's one I showed my kids, and they had no idea what this was.
Darkwing Duck. Good
Darkwing
night.
Duck.
Is that old, or is that made to look old?
You know, I think the guy just wore it. I think it's newer. Because
Okay.
the Disney, sign back here looks like
okay.
a newer one. But still,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, no, that's cool.
I'm kind of at the
I don't
point...
think I've seen much Darkwing Duck at all. I know what it is, but I don't think I ever watched it.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you got to have
Oh, no, that's cool.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, one of the best, most ambitious movies ever made.
And I think this is a newer, the newer print, but it's, has
Yeah.
Disneyland on it, which...
Yeah.
Did Disney make this movie?
I don't think so.
That's where I'm like, what? Unless Disney bought the rights.
I think
or something.
I was about to say I think Disney ended up owning it. But I
Okay.
think it was made by Fox or something. Hold on. I'll
Yeah,
look it up real quick.
I felt like it was somebody else that made that. We'll see what Tyler comes back with. So I drink my water.
Let's see what. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, its production was primarily a Disney project. It was.
Really?
That's interesting. I did not know that.
That's surprising to me.
It's a joint production between Touchstone Pictures, Amblin Entertainment, and Walt Disney Animation Studios. Yeah, I kind of swore it wasn't made by any of them, but little interesting trivia for Who Framed Roger Rabbit that it always tickles me to hear. The dude who did Roger Rabbit's voice, right?
Yeah.
He what was his name? I think it was Charles Fleischer. No, hold on. Anyway, I can't find his name. But anyway, he insisted that because what they did is they had it's insane how they did this. The people would act and they would just pretend things were there,
Right.
but like they acted in like, the retrospective said that like Bob Hoskins was the person to do it, right?
Right.
Because you said you could see the thing sitting there even if it wasn't there, the way he reacted to it and stuff. He was like so good at doing it.
Yeah.
But anyway, he insisted, the guy who did the voice of Roger Rabbit, everyone who did the voices stood on the sidelines and said their lines in the studio so it would have the same like ambient tone of everyone else, right?
Yeah.
So the guy who did Roger Rabbit insisted on wearing a Roger Rabbit outfit while he did his lines. He was not
really?
going to be in the movie at all, but he insisted on dressing up like Roger Rabbit. So, and while the movie was being done, it was kind of secretive, right? So when they would like break for lunch and stuff, and people would see him dressed up as Roger Rabbit, like in the mess hall and stuff, eating lunch,
Right.
there was a rumor going on, like, man, that movie's gonna suck. Have you seen what Roger Rabbit looks like?
I could see
Yeah.
how that would scare people off.
Yeah.
All right, so let me get here. All right, so I found these. Oh, I found these guys. I keep having to like go in and change
All right.
my camera. I wish there was a quicker way for me to do this. But anyway, so okay, that way I can get it up there. So I got Ray. This is actually pretty good, like, detail on this.
All right. There's a Star Wars figure.
Yep. Another one. Got
Another
him.
Star Wars man.
These are, I believe, like the Knights of Ren. They're all,
Star Wars.
Yeah, these are all like all together. were $6.
Oh wow, it's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, this is Grand Moff Tarkin. If you've been watching any of the Mandalorian series,
I'm not a big Star Wars head. Like, never really been.
it
Kind of falls on
Mandalorian.
deaf ears to me.
Mandalorian's pretty good. Now I don't know what that this might be Star Wars. I don't know, but these were
I
in the
love
bag
Star
too.
Warsy.
I couldn't find out who this was. Image search
That
said it was Scarlett Johansson.
could that be Game of? I was about to say, could that be Game of Thrones or something?
It maybe. I don't know. Would they have Legos for them?
I'm sure they would.
And this
dude.
little like junky horse thing, but that's not a big deal.
So yeah, it might be Game of Thrones.
I got
The
this dude.
Berenstein Bear.
Yeah, this is an old one, man.
Is he felt?
Yeah, his head is felt.
I was about to say he looks fuzzy. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, his head is felt. So that one was neat. This one, I forget her name.
Oh, what is her name? Penelope? No.
And the comments.
Oh, what is her
anybody,
name?
I have no idea. It's one of the Peanuts, people, but I don't know who it is. But she has this little, cool cart and everything. So they had a 50-cent toy bin, which I normally skip over because it's been picked over. And this time they had a bunch of stuff in it. I'm like, sweet.
You were so desperate to find something, you were digging through that bin.
Well, look at this.
There he is, California Raisin. You
This
found
is
one
the-
for 50 cents? That's pretty good.
This is the biggest California raisin I've ever seen.
I was about to say, I've never really seen like a cello playing
Right?
raisin. That's interesting. That's an interesting one.
Right?
Is it like a fast food toy, or is it like something you'd get separate?
I don't know. It says 1988. Oh, actually, we did this last time.
Applause. Yeah, no, that is not a food figure. That's an actual like applause toy.
Yeah. I
That
thought
is
that was
interesting. I don't think I've never seen one of those before.
so. Jungle Book toy.
Big 8.
Yeah, this one's cool because you can like rotate his arms and he'll flip himself over.
Oh, that's cool.
And I really like how this camera can like zoom it. So this is Disney. I don't know if this was like a Happy Meal thing or what.
I think that one for sure is Happy Meal.
So got the Beast. And I think this one, what does it say?
That's Burger King.
Burger King. All right.
Yep.
Now this one might be more nostalgic for people.
Oh, it's not the mama.
Not the mo. And you have this little like trigger you can push, and he does this. Woo! He's like dancing to the music. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this one's from. It just says Disney. I'm assuming that's.
I think honestly, if I am not mistaken, I might be just being crazy here. I think that was a Subway toy.
Oh really? Not the.
I am like, I have a feeling that, and I have and might be fuzzy from like old memories, but I could have swore when I was a kid, I got a Subway toy that was the dinosaurs.
I could see Subway being like tied in with them. Now, this is actually weirdly nostalgic to me because like my sister had these when we went to McDonald's. She would get these like
Oh, that's cool.
the Barbie ones. And I'm pretty sure that's Mickey D's.
Oh yeah, no, that's Mickey D's all day.
Then I got a Cruella de Vil.
All right.
It's gonna be hard to like show how this works without almost breaking my keyboard. But like this, you can like push him over and he comes back up. But it's
Oh,
Mowgli.
he's like a Weeble Wobble.
Yeah.
Dang.
I'm saving the last cool ones. Do you know what this is from?
Not the first clue, dude.
Archie.
Ah.
If you know
Yep.
anything
No,
about Archie.
I don't know a thing about Archie.
What does that say?
that says Archie Comic Publications Inc.
1990.
1999 General Motors Corporation.
Oh, really?
So you got a GM toy?
Okay.
All right.
Now, if anybody on the stream could tell me what this is from, I had to I couldn't find it on Google. I asked ChatGPT. Do you know what this is?
Don't ask ChatGPT anything, dude. What is wrong with you?
Any idea what this is?
He looks like a cherry. That actually look, is it an applause figure? That might be from the California Raisins. Let's see. Put it in a little bit more. 1998 PFP Co. I'm sorry, 1988 PFP Co.
Is that PepsiCo?
Oh, is that like a Pepsi cherry guy?
Is that what that is? Like, I don't know.
Hold on. Surely not.
I saw it. I thought, man, this looks familiar to me, but I don't know if it's Pepsi or if it's like a software, like software company logo or something.
It looks like, late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah. So I do not know, but I thought it was pretty darn cool.
Oh, okay. I just found them on eBay.
Oh yeah.
Maraschino Cherry Man, vintage, 1988. So
From...
it's a promo. It's a maraschino cherry promotional thing.
Oh, just for like the cherries themselves that you buy at the grocery
store? I don't know.
Store?
I'm gonna look up. Ugh. Okay.
Can make him dance to the music.
Let me see. So yeah, no, there is a brand of maraschino cherries called Cherry Man, topping cherries, and it's got that guy as a mascot.
Really? I just thought it looked cool, and like he looks a little crazy to me,
Yeah.
So...
No, that thing is real cool, dude.
So then I found.
No, I like that a lot.
I found this
Tailspin
in the pack, and I forget this dude's name, but he was like the mechanic for the planes in Tailspin.
I don't have a first clue what any of those fools are named.
Okay, now this is one I think Tyler is gonna want to like steal from me, and I want you to guess. Let me see.
I want the Cherry Man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I want that Cherry Man.
You might change your mind after this. Yeah, I want you to guess where this came from.
You've got to be kidding me, dude. You've got to be kidding me.
Right?
That's an Aladdin, an Alf Aladdin?
Yes. But what restaurant was this a toy from?
Oh, let's see. Is that going to be... That's going to be Taco Bell?
No.
Wendy's.
Yes, I can't believe you got that the second try. That's crazy.
Okay,
yes.
So Taco Bell had Alf glasses, and Wendy's also had Alf toys. So.
Oh, man, you know your stuff, man. Yeah, 1990
Actually,
Wendy's.
I'm pretty sure Taco Bell had Alf glasses. Yeah, that is. I might have to steal that from you. Put that in the bin.
Let me make it float by. All right.
That is so stupid.
Yeah,
Well, maybe Taco Bell didn't have Alf glasses. Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
maybe it was all just Wendy's. They usually stuck with one restaurant.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's my little haul back over there.
Okay. You got some neat dumb little things there.
Right?
Oh, hey, Home Pup. Yeah, no, beat me to Alf Aladdin.
Oh, there he is. Yep. Yeah, I don't know how much of the stuff you saw.
I just want to say, don't know if you. Yeah, I don't know if you for printing that poster out. That's ridiculous.
Now I hope our audio timing is not going out the window again. So we'll see. Because I feel like I just
Oh, no, are we
interrupted
timing
you.
out?
Oh, yep. Stream's going downhill quick.
Oh no. got a viewer in and it started to mess up.
Then it started crashing. There we go. We're back up. It went down pretty
good?
hard for a second. Yeah.
As an excuse to buy yourself a new computer.
Well, I don't know if it's the computer or... I don't think it's the computer. I think it's just my network speed. But, anywho.
Oh, well, dang.
But, yeah, so what we're listening to right now, Home Pup, is the Streets of Rage 2 soundtrack. This is Alien Power. All right.
Yeah, so just real quick, if you can, Home Pup. Yeah, Home Pup says it keeps buffering. So, I mean, yeah, and you're starting to lose quality too, dude. On Discord even. So you might want to shut your video off on Discord or something to save some bandwidth.
Let me see here. We'll see if that helps. Yep, for any of you guys who don't know, we've been
that saves anything.
Experiencing like crazy audio stuff and all that the last stream. So kind of hoping that this stream's audio at least is better for everyone involved. But we'll see.
Okay.
Seem a little better.
All right, so let's see if that does anything. So yeah, let us know, Home Pup, if it sounds if there's anything wrong with the sound, let us know. Just complain. Please complain.
Right.
So we can fix it.
Oh, he says he's buffering, but it might be on his end. Maybe. It could be yes. It could be yes.
It might be us most likely.
Right. So.
Okay. So.
Yeah. So we both played through Streets of Rage 2, as our Play Together Weekly. If anybody else did play through that game, you know, chime in. Let us know what you think, if you have any nostalgia for it.
Yep.
So what I'll do is I'll switch over to the gameplay. I recorded my playthrough of the game, and we'll just watch it and talk about it.
All right, so I guess before you pop that on, maybe we should give a little overview of what we thought about the game. You know,
Okay.
just thoughts on it. What you know, just coming in. So Joe is a huge fan of this game. I knew nothing about it getting in, so it's kind of neat to have that perspective. You know, each of us each of us being on different spectrums of this whole thing, because I didn't know a thing about Streets of Rage. And I don't know if you guys could put up and listening to the audio of the last week's stream. You'll find out I was not a fan really that much of Streets of Rage. It felt like it was just really, even for its time, because you know, Final Fight came out in 1989. It just was not a great experience. And even putting the time in, it just felt way too difficult. The bosses were just annoying and like not fun. But the soundtrack was really good. So I left Streets of Rage not really feeling the love for it. But then playing the second one, you can kind of see that like the ideas came together, and they really one of the best glow ups I've seen between the first game and the sequel in a long time.
Yeah, I do think that the first game was very hard. Specifically, the two the two twins. Those people about drove me nuts. Yeah.
The last two levels were like just nightmares.
Let's see. Sorry, I was trying something to help the stream kind of pick back up. Because it was getting a little crowded. I think that'll work. All right.
Okay.
But yeah, so those twin ladies, oh my goodness, I lost all my lives pretty much on them.
Insane.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane. What? Yeah, was not a fan of that. Was not a fan of just wasn't a fan. The entire last two levels were just I was just like done with the game. Uh, but the second one, I was a little bit kind of miffed at the very end because they also had the whole like boss rush sort of ending, but I was pleasantly surprised that it was not as brutal as the first one because the bosses were actually fun and engageable in this game. There was only a couple of enemies that I felt were kind of unfair and stupid.
Right.
Uh, there was the one enemy with a jetpack that flew at you. That
Yeah.
was that I was every time I engaged with him, I was annoyed. I'm just gonna put that just straight up. I was so mad. And then there's one like generic enemy who would just like walk with a knife and just like walk towards you and knock you over. I about threw my controller screen. That was about it for unfairness though. There's a lot of ninjas in this game too. Oddly
Yeah.
enough,
Yeah. There's a lot
a
more
lot of
ninjas.
ninjas.
Or ninjas
Yeah.
in general.
Yeah. But yeah, no, this was a lot of fun. You had a couple of interesting new characters you could play as. One of which, let's see, his name was Max, right? The big wrestler guy.
Right. Yeah. Max.
He was he was not fun to play. Like really giant and slow. Like I was like I tried playing with him for a little bit and I had to stop and start over because I was like I can't do this. I can't
think
do this with this loser.
I think I beat the game with him once or twice. I mean, he's really slow, and you need to be a little quicker.
Really slow.
Yeah, but he has a lot more life.
And yep, and on top, and the other character, which was a lot of fun to play, was a dude named Skate,
Yes,
which was basically Scream '90s. Like this character was like plucked out of the '90s, like a rollerblading martial artist, pretty much.
yeah.
Who was a child.
Well, the
like-
premise of this game is what you're saving the first guy. I forget his name now.
Adam, I think.
Adam. Yeah, you're right. It's Adam. He got
Yep.
captured, and so the whole story is you going in and saving him.
Yep. Them him being kidnapped by
but-
Mr. X.
But the Skate character is his son.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. So you want to get into it?
Yeah. Let's go for it.
Okay. Let me pause the game or pause that, and hopefully this music passes over fine.
We don't like hopefullys.
Yep, it's passing over. It looks like.
Okay.
Let us know.
Okay, you may want to share your camera on Discord again to see if it'll actually work, because I can't see the gameplay.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I guess you want to see that too, huh?
Yeah, I might want to. Oh, well. Nope, I still can't see the gameplay. Unless you want me, do you want me to look at it on the stream?
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna see if I can't share it.
Okay. No, let's say no more. I'll just turn the stream on. It'll just be a little bit delayed is all.
Okay.
Alright.
There we go. Yeah, the stream's gonna be off a little bit here, but
Yeah. It'll be okay.
yeah,
So
I think
see you're playing as Axel.
that's my go-to character. I'm plain Jane vanilla with that.
Yep.
But if you notice, I try to use the backhand move a lot
Yeah. Now, how come?
because to turn around and punch is too slow, and
Okay.
the characters, like if your back's turned to them, they approach you, like the bad guys. If you face them, they stay far back, and they kind of, you got to go chase them, and I hate chasing them, so I just keep my back turned to them.
The people in this game have very weird names too.
Right? Was it like Our signal.
You have O signal, and I think there's a G signal. I think, yeah, a lot of these people, don't they have like different names too?
What? Each of the characters that you're fighting. Yeah. There I am.
No, I don't think so.
Joseph just got
Yeah.
hit by a pipe.
There you are, and there you go.
Right.
Oh, I didn't know you could throw the pipes. That's
Yeah,
interesting. I thought you could just throw the knives.
No,
That
you-
guy. Okay, so you just got him? Okay.
Yeah.
But occasionally, if you did not get them right when you got them, they could get you stun locked. Or at least me.
Oh, the knife guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I played the game. I did most of the game as Skate, and then I tried Blaze for a little bit.
Yeah.
The only one I didn't really play as is Axel, because it's like I don't want to play as the plain Jane normal character. I want the unique ones.
Yeah. I mean, my second choice is Skate, because Skate. I love it when he like
Yeah.
flips on the guy's shoulder and beats the crap out of his head.
Yep.
You know, like.
I love Skate has a double tap dash move.
Yes.
That was good to use.
like the jump
Yeah.
roll thing.
Yeah, and not to get into it too much because I know we're gonna do doing it next week, but seeing that every character can dash in that one is like incredible to me.
Well, I think all characters can dash, right?
Not in the second one.
Oh, you mean like actual dash? Yeah. So they all have a special, which is like a forward punch.
Yeah.
So
This
sometimes,
guy-
yeah, this guy's not too bad
Now this I really loved about the health bars in this game. I really like how you had the stars that like designated how it was going down.
Yeah.
Like in it, the only other really beat 'em up that I played Final Fight. I've done Batman Returns, which we should do that one. We should play Batman Returns for this one time.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, if we're gonna be doing it, we'll get into that later. But anyway, so
We get into it now. I mean, basically,
just saying,
there's some
'cause-
Batman games we could play through.
yeah,
'cause there's a
we
couple
might
of
have to do a Batman run, because I don't know if you ever played Batman Returns for the Super Nintendo.
I don't think I
It's-
have, which is supposed to be amazing, right? Like,
It's a great beat 'em up, dude. It is a great beat 'em up. It was like the Batman game, and it's so weird. It was the Batman game in my mind until Batman Arkham Asylum came out. That long,
wow.
yeah. But
So like, there's a point in here where you get to where the lady is with a whip. And so I don't know if you tried this. If you haven't, you should go try it. Just play through this first stage, and just hit her, like, so she doesn't fall down. Like you have to go like punch in a rhythm, and you'll knock her life down. And if you just do that, it will kill you.
So it's like the developers knew there was basically they probably found a way that you could cheese this enemy, but they were like, we don't have enough time to fix it, so we're just gonna punish you for doing it.
Well, I think the thing is though, like you can do the same thing on like every other enemy, right? See what I'm doing there? Like punch. If you do that for her whole life, you will die. You will lose a life.
I should have kept doing it.
I should have for the stream, but then I would have
Yeah.
paid for it at the end. Like, lives in this game are precious. You think, oh, I'll lose a couple of lives in the first couple of stages. No, that's the most vital point in the game.
Yeah.
So the other thing I did is I stopped watching the stream over on my stuff to save some bandwidth.
Okay. That may have helped it. That may have helped a lot, honestly.
Yeah.
'Cause I think, something's happened recently that's like really,
I think that's
really
what
got
it
it
was.
going again. Okay, awesome.
Eventually I'll get faster stuff, but
So I really like the rain in this. Like, that's something, I don't know, in like old school games, when they pull out the rain, that always felt like a flex to me.
you see how I beat all the guys up first and didn't walk closer
Yep.
to them?
Oh yeah, no, I did that too. I had like a sixth sense to do that when I saw the big guy just standing there.
That's one of my favorite special moves. Is that like beatdown move with the uppercut? It's just it feels so good.
Barbone. Man, you made quick work of that fool.
Well, if you think about it,
You are so much better at this game than I am. I don't want to tell you what Barbone did to me.
did you play it on normal? That's what I played. I just played it on normal. Okay.
Yeah, I played on normal.
We should go through like one day at some point as a stream and play it on super hard together somehow and just see if we can see how we make it.
Yeah. Figure out that net play.
Yeah. Oh man.
Okay, so this level, I was a little bit I think this level went on a little bit too long.
I can level. Yeah, I can understand that part.
But it introduces some of my favorite fodder enemies in the game.
Okay. Oh, these guys, the bikers?
The Mad Max looking fools.
Yeah.
Those guys are awesome looking.
It feels good too if you see them coming and you kick them off their bike and they fall off and die and their bike explodes. It's just like, but not that time. I got ran over.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I hate that punch noise too when they get you. It's just like insulting almost. Ugh.
Storm and Fog and Gale. God, what are these names?
And their life bar's like nothing, you know.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
I think because like you're supposed to, and with Skate, it was real easy to do the dash and dive move he's got. To like knock these guys out of their bikes. That's what I did.
See, I feel like you could have grabbed that explosive that they throw out, the grenade, and throw it back.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna risk it.
I feel like but I tried it once and I couldn't pick it up. Luckily, I think I got away from it. Golly, he still hit me. The sound effects too. Hey, hey.
Yep.
If I would have had the time and the skills, I would have mapped your face on top of Axel's for this video.
The entire one?
Just so it kind of like follows. That would be hilarious.
If you turned that on and that was what it was, I would have been like, we're ending the stream. I can't do this. I would be like, you put way too much effort and time into this. I can't do this anymore.
There's some way to like map things, you know, so they just follow wherever.
Yeah, you can like key it on.
Yeah. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, this was a very weird thing. You get into a truck and you fight a ninja.
Right.
That was one thing about the game I noticed a good way in. I was like,
I'm cheap in this dude.
There's a lot of ninjas in this game. Yeah, there you go. You don't die for doing that to him.
No, yeah.
Yep, and then you just get stormed. And then you have the ninja with the green pants, which means he's stronger.
Right. And then he does like a Hadouken.
Yeah.
You ever get Hadouken?
I mean, I got beat up a lot in this game. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be very honest and say that my gameplay footage probably wouldn't be watchable. It was embarrassing. I still got through.
Hey, that's what matters. You also got to use guys as weapons, like I just did with that one dude.
Throw him.
Yep.
You got taking out the trash.
This stage weirdly reminds me of Turtles in Time. You know,
I can see that. Yeah.
I was waiting for was it Krang to kind of be walking by, you know. Was that Sugar? Was that his name?
No, Surger.
Oh, okay.
Surger.
There we go.
Yeah. Guess he's gonna charge at you. And also another thing that I was an idiot about, there was so many times where I didn't realize that the objects like on the ground were things that I could punch to get items from.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This guy,
See, but watch how I take care of this dude. I mean, he takes care of me some too, but the secret with this dude is you got to look at his shadow on the ground. to know where he
Okay.
is. Because otherwise, it's kind of hard to tell which pane he's in, I guess.
Hit him in that BS grab move, dude. I couldn't.
Oh, that one where he goes, "Huh!" And just...
Where he grabs you and flies you up in the air and drops you down. I was not a fan of that. There we go. Come on.
Like
Oh,
my backwards.
That's kind of just a war of attrition. Just kind of.
That's all you got to do is just do that.
Yeah.
The thing you don't want to do is get him super close and he does that downward kick.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Quick work.
So what? How long? When did you play this? Like what time were you playing this?
Oh, I don't remember. I think I was playing this one at a reasonable time.
Okay.
I
We're
think
seeing this is probably peak, like top tier peak Joe.
yeah, I think this was like
playing
4 o'clock in
this.
the afternoon.
Okay.
Whereas the first Streets of Rage, I was playing it till like 1 in the morning or some crap, and I was
Yeah.
struggling.
All right. So now we're in Disneyland, I think, or Universal Studios.
I've always thought
this is
Disneyland.
the amusement park.
And you come back to this. It's like they reused the stage a couple times.
They did?
Yeah, because you walk back through this area after
Oh,
you go.
I thought you meant like in different stages. Yeah, no, because you gotta like walk to the different attractions for some reason. Like
Something
it's
like
such a
that.
it's such a weird stage. But this
can't-
is a lot of fun because I didn't realize how goofy this game was gonna get either. So it was
Yeah.
this stage was kind of a tip of like, oh yeah, no, you're about to it's gonna get weird.
Yeah, because does this? I think this is where it goes into like the weird cave. Oh no! It's the arcade. And look, it's called
Yeah, this
Bare
is the
Knuckles.
arcade.
So, do you notice?
Yeah. Now do you know why? You
Yeah.
know why it's called Bare Knuckle?
Because the first Streets
That's
of
what they
Rage
call it.
name was over in
Yep, in
Japan.
Japan.
Yeah.
Yep.
I used to like to
So
stand
they
at
just
the arcade.
didn't change it, yeah.
If you stand next to it, it looks like you're playing it. I don't know if I do it in this video.
It would be a neat little Easter egg if they just kind of had an animation of them playing it. If
Did
you
you
stood there long enough.
Did you bust open the arcades?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I broke those jokers open.
I think some of my favorite parts of this. Oh, he backhanded the mess out of me. So I got him. I got him back. I got him back. If I don't know
I
if you
hate
see
those
it.
guys. Yeah, you knocked him out.
Well, I backhanded him since he backhanded me.
Just smacked him. Yeah.
Now we're in the pirates.
You should have made the kill shot a backhand. Yeah, and now this is when I was like, all right, this is getting kind of weird. This guy, okay, this particular Joseph here, I lost a whole life to Joseph
Are you serious?
because I could not get him. I felt like such a fool, but he got me. He got me so bad. I was so upset at this particular part. Like I said, it's probably a good thing I didn't record any footage of me doing this because it was embarrassing.
Well, I kind of like doing this record. Like, I just recorded this on a whim because I was like, I want to record a whole playthrough. But this kind of works out because I can concentrate on just talking about it.
Yeah, no, I think that, like you were starting up to try to play the game. I was like, man, it's gonna be hard to talk about. But yeah, no, this, especially if the game that we play is not one that's gonna take a week plus to beat, like Super RPG.
Right.
If it's like a 1-2 hour game, it might be good to record footage of it to talk about it.
Yeah, and I just used OBS for that.
Yeah.
Which worked out.
It worked out really well.
He Hadoukened the mess out of me right there.
Yeah. Man, you haven't lost a life yet.
What I like,
Man.
like, when I play this game with other people and they're watching, I talk so much smack. I was like, oh, you can hit me with that? Give it here. Like.
You're sitting alone in your room saying that.
Sometimes
Oh, you
I'm
can
like,
get me? Yeah.
I'm like, you piece of crap. You like
yelling.
You like cutting people. All right, give me that knife.
Yeah, I was yelling at Joseph. I ain't gonna lie.
See, when they go off the screen there's not much you can do about it.
Yeah.
Except backhand them when they come back out. Like right there. Boom!
Bam. Whack.
Got to use the backhand, man.
Yeah. And up here comes ninja number 18 on stage 3.
Oh, yeah. I was like, oh, you can cut me? Give me that knife. Or sword.
Yep.
I feel like the weapons sometimes can be a handicap, especially in the first game. Because the first game, you'd be fighting somebody, you know, you'd walk near somebody to punch them, and there'd be an item on the ground, and you'd go to throw the punch, and he'd pick up the item and mess you up. So then the enemy's punching you, you know, and you're like, well...
Yeah.
So I tried to avoid weapons in the first game if I could, unless I was for sure, you know, not gonna mess me up.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, and there's a pirate ship with ninjas on it for some reason. And yep, yeah, back in. Yeah, it's very obviously supposed to be Disneyland, I think.
So what is this, like Monsterland? Like,
I don't know.
that's where I had to start.
The whip ladies in this game were just
they're horrible.
The electric whips.
Yeah, they were pretty bad.
Oh, they were frustrating.
The most insulting thing is that punch sound, that whoosh, like that.
Yep. Yep. And you got good old Beano there.
Here we go. I take care of Beano the cheap way.
Look at him. He's screaming. He's like, oh.
Add a knee at the end just for good measure. Did you notice my life went up just a hair?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess they give you a little bit of life in between these stages or something.
I guess so.
So when you hit this first egg, what happened to you?
I got exploded and I fell over and lost a life. What did you think happened to me?
I don't know.
I couldn't beat Joseph. I couldn't beat Joseph with his little pokey knife. What do you think happened to me when I punched a bomb, dude? Let's go. Let's really think about this. Why do you gotta do this to me in front of everybody on the internet? Embarrass me like this.
Right, all one person watching. I've actually been kind of surprised going back and looking. I don't know like how long they're watching, but one of the live streams after it had been like recorded and put up to YouTube or whatever had like 40-50 views. I was like, really?
Oh wow. That's cool. We'll get these numbers up.
You know, every year, it takes us about a year, we'll have some major breakthrough and make things a little better. But it takes a dang year almost.
2060 we'll be in a nursing home. We'll have figured it out, and we'll have 15 people watching us on stream.
Woohoo! Now this thing, I don't know what you call this, like the alien, I'm going to say.
That's the alien, yeah.
Does it have a name, actually?
Yeah, it's like Z something.
What was it?
This kind of surprise. I'm sorry. Vihilitz?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Did this guy...
No, that... Very weird enemy.
Did he tear you up?
Yeah.
I mean, you can see
not too bad, though.
He's messing me over.
Not too bad. Once I got it figured out what I had to do, he wasn't so bad. But it was kind of like a shock that I actually had to fight something like this in this game.
Yeah.
And it turned out to be like an animatronic. You're not actually fighting an enemy. And after that, here's another ninja. Oh, first life lost.
I cheap him.
Shaking my head.
If you take my life, I cheap you out.
Yeah. Man, you got the cheap trick down pat. You must have cheaped a lot when you were a kid.
I did.
Explains a lot. Ah, that's chicken right there. Zamza. Yep. Okay, Zamza was like that one boss in the first one that was so annoying, but like actually fun to fight.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a couple of moves you really can't do anything about, like that twirly move, like Sonic.
I just jumped out of the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I could, like, yeah, well, I couldn't.
I mean, I played as like the faster characters, so maybe that's why. Oh. There you go. Goodbye, Zamza.
Stage 3 cleared.
Man, you are tearing through this.
That's why when you said that you did it like an hour and 5 minutes, like, really?
Yeah, no, I did.
Huh.
Like, I can show you my playtime.
Sega Stadium. Yeah, that is totally
All right.
Disneyland back there. Because Disneyland has that
So
big
now you've
Ferris
left-
wheel.
Yep, you've left the amusement park. It's like Boo.
Yeah, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I like how I
See,
slam
there
that
he
dude.
is.
See, watch how I slam him.
Yeah.
And I get them all 3 of them.
Bam. Yep. No, that is like satisfying doing the throws.
Oh, yeah.
Do baseball.
Weird audio glitch. Don't know what that was about, but whatever. Yeah. Do baseball. No, wait. Do baseball.
Do baseball. Do baseball. It's like Boo. It's like Boo.
This is obviously written by people who don't speak English, but
Yeah, obviously, yeah. They were just like, we need to put like a sign in English, and they're like, okay, does anyone here know how to speak English? And someone's like, I know how to spell baseball, and they're like, yeah, that'll do.
there's that guy again. Now I feel like I don't know if it's in this game or the third one. If you have the pipe and you swing it, and the guy's behind you, it hits him too, because you're coming back over.
I don't think that happens in this one.
It must be the third one. As you can tell, the things that annoy me in this game are like how they insult you. Like when he kicked me and he goes, ha! And he lands it. Or when they get that big, like, whoosh, you know, on you. That drives me nuts. I'm like, I get insulted.
Man, you get so insulted by this game.
And I hate being thrown. That's the worst. I do not want to be thrown.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's annoying.
and those sliding dudes.
Yeah, no, the slidey guys, I hate those slidey guys. They just can get in a loop. I like to just tear them up as soon as I can.
I like the
So they
signs
can't
back there
slide
just
me
say
no more.
audio.
Audio.
Oh, he nailed me with the pipe again. I think it's the second time I got hit with a pipe.
Whack!
Yeah.
Take that, Donovan. How you like this? How you like this medicine, Donovan
And Martin.
and Martin? Donovan and Martin, the two bald-headed boys.
I really cheap out the big fat guys with the blow fire. I cheap out on them in this game.
Wait! They blow fire in this game?
Do they? I don't know. I didn't let them get to that point.
No, that when I saw the fat guy, I was like, you ain't doing nothing like that. So I tried to kill them as fast as possible, but they never blew fire at me. So I don't think these guys blow fire.
Okay, I feel like they did, but I mean, I don't know. Yeah, these guys were pain.
Oh yeah, the electric whips. When you have 2 of them, that's
Yeah.
just pure agony. I wish you could get the electric whip though. That would be a cool.
That would be
cool
cool.
weapon.
See, I earned a life because of the points there, but I'm about to lose it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh. Well, there goes life number 2. I mean, you're doing a lot better than I am, dude.
But I think I have to use close to all of them when it gets nearer to the end.
That's how it be.
Yes. I'm trying to like combo
there you
as
go.
many people as possible, you know?
Yeah, rub it in. I get it. You're better at this game.
But if you keep playing it, it really does feel good when you can beat up a whole crew of people and it's not like too big of a deal. Here we go.
There he is. There's the big guy.
I got him.
Big Ben.
Big Ben's getting punched over and over again. I was not messing around this time.
I laughed at the fat guy's names. There's one guy. His name was just Buffet.
Oh, that's horrible.
And then the stadium has like an underground layer.
I don't understand this part at all. I'm like, This is the deepest hole in the
I
world.
know. I mean, after about 30 seconds, like the air is gonna start to get thinner.
Right.
Unless they're pumping air into it, which, what is this contraption? What are you doing here?
Right. And do you really need all this to go down? I forget even what's down
Yeah.
here. This is one
I
part.
think you get like brought to like a robot factory or something.
I think you're right. Yeah. And then you get brought back out of it. Here we go.
Yeah.
This is the backhand scenario.
Tuck to the hand. Tuck to the hand. Tuck to the hand. Good.
There we go.
Boy, you just love your backhands.
It's great.
Oh, and then it's ninja time.
Ugh. I used to be able to avoid
So the guys that are dropping in have like they fell in from like 8 stories tall at this point.
Right?
They've just come falling in at just extreme amounts of height.
Maybe they're parachuting in, and then they like cut the parachute.
Drop the parachute, yeah.
Yeah, but the parachute's like still falling at this point.
Look at how deep this hole is. Oh my god. It's one of those things you don't really notice when you're playing it, but it is.
It's super.
More ninjas.
BT, that guy's name is Z. Hakuro.
BTZ.
And BT, yeah. I wonder what it stands for. B.T. Golly, that guy's tearing me up.
Big Tim. Bulbous Tony.
I wonder why I paused it here for some reason.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why I paused it. It'll come back. But
so it was faster than a minute 5.
Oh, I guess that's true. I forget why the heck I paused it. I think it was something I was testing, but will it?
Probably checking to make sure the video is actually being recorded.
There we go.
About halfway into the game, you're like, let me make sure this is working.
Right, right. I totally forgot about that. Good thing I ran across it. I was thinking about just uploading this whole thing. I'll have to go in there and edit that part out.
So had you realized you weren't recording when you started over to record your gameplay?
No.
Okay, no. So you go underground. So the underground wrestling ring that has like hundreds of people already in the ring. What is this? This feels like Dark Souls 2 with like the level of like fantastical like levels changing.
Ugh. This guy's a hard one.
Now, really, I thought he was pretty easy, all things considered.
Because like he does that, he kept doing that like flex move. At least this guy, I could kind of avoid his running punch.
I like his name too, Abadidi.
You know, I never really paid much attention to their names, but you pointing it out, yeah, they are pretty ridiculous.
Get out of here, Abadidi! Come on in and get some supper.
Announcing Abadidi! Come on! Yeah.
Yeah, you got all these people cheering on. Like, how did they all go down that giant elevator? How did they all get here?
Maybe they're mole people. They kind of look like mole people. Like, look at that one dude with...
Oh, man, that's two... Man, that's 2 lives lost to Abadidi.
Yeah, he's kicking my trash.
I was gonna say, Abadidi.
Look at that guy with the mohawk.
Took everything from you.
Dude has like a skin mohawk. I think that's his head, not hair. I like how they did the shaking of the stage when he fell.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool. There he goes. Alright, take that, Abadidi. Hopefully you don't have to deal with him again. Wink, wink. You do.
So, like, how do I end up on a boat? Is it under the ground?
Yeah,
underground boat?
And now, yeah, you just kind of... I guess you just kind of sheepishly walked back to the elevator and went back up and like, well, that was fun.
Right?
Now it's time to get on a boat. Yeah.
Did you get prize money for beating Abadidi?
I'm sure... I'm sure if you had more ability to insert storyline in this game, it probably would have been like, oh, we have to defeat like all of Mr. X's like lieutenants, and this is where they're at.
That dude slapped me. I was so mad. That big dude just slapped me, and I'm like, no.
What the suckiest thing is the big dudes laugh at you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he paid for it.
And I'm just gonna cheese.
I was so mad.
You slap me, I'm gonna cheese you.
Right.
His name is Hart.
Get some knees in there. Into his heart.
Well, he ain't getting up again, that's for sure.
Then we start getting into like the basketball player guys. Like the Muay Thai
guys?
Yeah, they're like, to me they look like basketball Muay Thai guys almost.
Basketball Muay Thai?
They're like the big tall guys. You'll see. I think they come in like, one of them comes in like halfway through the stage.
I was about to say, I don't know what you're talking about when it comes to basketball Muay Thai guys.
Is it the stage? I think it's a stage. Ugh. I'd love to see a playthrough of somebody who does not get hit a single time.
A no-hit run? I'm
Yeah,
sure there's one out
there.
there.
He is.
Which that's incredibly difficult to do, too. Alright,
That's what I was talking about, the Muay Thai looking dude.
Ah, Raven, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, when I beat him, I was like, okay, well, that's done. And then, like, another guy showed up. I was like, all right, I guess this guy's just going to be here now.
Yeah. Get him. That sound effect. Whoops. Drives me nuts. This music, man, is just awesome also.
I wonder how they made that sound effect.
I don't know. That would be neat, like, behind the scenes, like how it was made or whatever. Oh! There are times you got to use that special. Even though it takes your life, you're probably going to get less life taken off of, you know, just use it.
Yeah, no, that's the trick there. You gotta decide, you know, when you're going to do it or when you're not.
Dude, double through me.
Wayne. I think Wayne is basically a reskin of the Bourbon. And at the top.
Yeah.
And I gotta tell you, the fear that I had in my heart that I was gonna have to face off with another set of the twins was palpable at this point. I can't lie. I was like, I'm on the boat.
Right.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
I hate this guy. I hate the jetpack guy so much, dude. But yeah, no, at this point I was like, if I gotta fight those twins again, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
He's tearing me up there.
Yeah, no. I hate this guy. Mock.
You can take care of them if there's not a whole bunch of guys around you, but it's just the extra guys, you know?
They always put guys around, though.
Luckily, in like the beginning stage, you get to fight him by himself, you know, so you can kind of learn a little bit.
Yeah. Get like an idea of how unfair it's gonna be.
But I like how they did that, because it's like a progression, you know?
Yeah.
You get to learn without a tutorial.
These levels would yeah, they're designed pretty well. Like all the stuff that doesn't need an explanation, like they put a barrel there and they know you're gonna punch the barrel, and they put something in it to tell you, hey, punch these items, these interesting items that are sitting around to get stuff.
Right.
And it kind of teaches you how to explore. That's like a whole thing. I watched a whole like thing explaining the first like 5 seconds of Super Mario Brothers and how it's like a genius bit of like a tutorial without a tutorial.
Like the OG?
It's like, yeah, the OG Super Mario Brothers, because it was like, hey, you know, if you're a kid and you hand the controller and you don't know what you're doing, right?
Right.
Like the first like 5 seconds teach you pretty much everything you need to know to get going in the game. Because
that's
okay,
true.
so when you start, the first thing you see is the mushroom block, right?
Right?
It's interesting. You got to press one of these buttons to do something. And, oh, A makes me jump, right? You hit that block, oh, a mushroom comes out, and you automatically see a power up. You know, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that was one of the first games that featured a power up like that. So, imagine not knowing anything about that,
Right.
and you get in there, and you get the power up, and now you understand that, and then, oh, what comes next? The Goomba, right? So now there's enemies, you have to jump on them. Like, it teaches you every little bit about the game in that first little tiny, like, section. It's insane.
Yeah, I like when they do that instead of like giving you a long tutorial you gotta like read through or whatever.
Yeah. I got that. That is the
See, I tried to grab the bomb there, but it didn't work. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, no. You just I would not have tried after the first try.
Now the one guy
I don't think they let you pick that up.
The one guy I do not like is the boxer.
Really? I had no trouble with the boxer. Like, at all.
I don't like him. That's the one I'm like, I really don't want to fight that guy. Here we go. Cheese time. I gave these guys no mercy.
I gave these guys no mercy. Look at him chuckling. Balloon. His name was Balloon.
Oh, he slapped me twice and killed me.
Wow.
Yeah, he's getting cheesed.
That's Golfia's fault. Yep. See, yeah, no, these guys don't breathe fire. I was so afraid these guys was gonna breathe fire.
Yeah, this guy, golly. Because he'll do that, you know, like...
I know that. Do that one more time?
You heard me.
I like how he's like on his tippy toes.
Right? The headbutt. I cannot. I'm like, no, you are not doing the headbutt thing to me. Eat the thing. What am I not eating? Yeah, there we go. Oh, and the butt
Get
jump.
you some chicken.
Oh, this dude's just ripping me up, man. Dang butt jump. This guy's caused me problems, man. Like, oh, he elbowed me when I tried to grab.
Yep. Oh yeah, no, his butt dive. His little tippy toe dancing too, man. I can't stand him. So, all bear, do you think that means Russian bear?
Probably, yeah.
For
Golly.
some reason, back in this time, anyone who was Russian was a boxer.
I mean,
are you gonna get through this without losing another life? Nope.
He tore me up, man.
Yeah, you got absolutely destroyed.
I did.
You just gonna cheese him with the special moves?
You can't. I mean, I guess, yeah, a little bit.
Alright.
Stage 6. I kind of like the stage.
There.
Just the music.
Yeah, the music in the stage is really good. The beach.
Mm-hmm.
Where are these ninjas dropping off of? Is it like a pier now or something?
I have no... See, Yuzo Koshiro, the guy who did the music for this game, just amazing.
Yeah, so I will say there's a lot of Sega games with some pretty bad music. Like, you have to know your stuff to actually do a good job with Sega music, I think. But when you can get that chip singing, you can get that thing singing, dude.
You know, I forgot to do this. I wanted to go by...
I don't know, and I think it's kind of some...
Sorry, I think we're interrupting each other because of some delay or whatever. Oh. Yeah, the stream's going down again.
Oh, no.
It's coming back.
I think we went out of sync there.
Yeah, it's coming back.
Uh-oh. Okay, alright.
Yeah, it's
We're
going
back
back
in
down.
POG form?
I don't know.
Oh,
Like,
no.
it's weird how it does this. Like, sporadically. it'll just go down
Yeah.
and come back up. Who knows? You can hear me okay now?
Yeah, I can hear okay now.
Okay, here's all these Muay Thai guys.
Yep, here they come. Yeah, I think 2 of them show up. Yeah, 3 of them. Never mind. Yeah.
Condor.
Falcon, Condor.
Oh
And
god,
Pheasant.
he need the mess out of me, dude. Like, oh my chin just like fell off.
Oh. Uh-oh. Getting almost time to use a continue.
Almost, man. Now this stage is a little more challenging. Is this the
Yeah, this stage is wild.
Is this the last
Like,
stage?
end up on like a...
No,
No,
it's not.
no.
No, it's not. No.
You still got 2
Yeah.
stages to go.
Yeah.
I did not know you could punch those bags. What?
Oh, really?
I did not know that. I just walked by them.
Oh, no.
I'm such an I am an idiot, dude. Okay, that probably made this stage a little bit easier.
I'm surprised you made it, dude.
I am an idiot.
You must have been
What
doing
is
pretty
wrong with
good
me?
if you made it through this stuff without. Because I had to use my continues. I think you get 2 or 3 continues.
Yeah, you get 3 continues. So let me tell you how I beat it. So didn't have to abuse like rewind or anything. I got through with 3 continues, but here's what I did. All right.
Uh-oh.
I did the code at the beginning of the game where you could like set your stage and stuff. And when you set that code, you can also adjust your lives up to 9. So each one of my continues had 9 lives.
Oh, so you did cheat.
It's not cheating. The game allows you to do it.
You did a code. Okay, so
the code is
go ahead.
the code is like pressing A and B on controller 2. That's the code.
Yeah,
And it
so
just lets you
you
set lives
cheated.
slightly higher. I did not cheat. If I didn't do that, I probably wouldn't have gotten through it.
Well, okay.
Don't play with me.
So if you go to
I'm in a fragile state.
if you go to settings at the beginning or options or whatever the heck it is, you can go in and up your lives to 5 from 3, which is what it normally is. So I'll go in and I'll do that typically.
Yep.
But that's as far as I go.
They're cheating. They're cheating.
That's actually
I
in the
mean,
game. That's not a.
This guy's name is Gourmand. That's great. I love these guys' names. But yeah, no, I just gave myself a few extra lives because I could not get through it. But I mean, if I'm gonna be honest with you, dude, I have burned through 2 continues by this point. So don't think that I'm like, doing okay.
I wonder, did you look at your score at the end?
No.
Oh man, we should
was
do that in the
something
third
embarrassing.
one. In the third one, try to get a
Okay.
picture of it. I'll try to do it on mine.
Yeah. For the third one, I'm gonna try to do something. I'm gonna try to do something novel and interesting for the third one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to play through it twice. Once I'm gonna play Streets of Rage 3, and once I'm gonna play a translated version of Bare Knuckle 3. Because
Okay.
apparently, the third one was changed quite a bit for America release. Like the entire storyline is different from what I've heard.
Oh really?
Yeah.
God, these guys are
I
tearing me
haven't
up.
really.
Sorry.
Yeah, you are getting absolutely just. It's the electric whips. Yeah, I hated this part because if you had the electric whip ladies on both sides of you.
Oh yeah,
you
you're
just may as
done.
well just lay down and die. Just
Right.
curl up in a ball, and just hope they do you quick.
I was hoping I could make it past these guys without having to use a continue. I can't remember if I did or not, though. I think they might get me. Yeah, I don't know what's on my capture card. It like would mess with the audio on occasion.
I heard the screaming.
Golly, so you missed all this stuff. Dude,
I am like mad at myself. And it's so obvious. Why did I? It is so obviously there for you to punch.
No, I think if
This part right here just absolutely wrecked me. I was so mad. The spinny guy and the jetpack guy. This was like, I think when it comes to screens, this screen right here was like the biggest nightmare screen of the entire game.
Yeah.
By the end of it, I think I lost 3 lives on this screen alone. Oh my god.
There's 1 life. I have to do a continue.
As I say, it seems fitting. Yeah, this is gonna be the one, the screen you lose your continue at.
Yep.
But yeah, going 6 stages in, almost to the end.
First continue is right there.
Yeah.
The thing is, if you kill the red guy first, the other guy will just die.
What?
Yeah. So if you can focus on the red dude.
Boy, I would have liked to know that.
I can't remember if I do it that order this way. I think I kill the jetpack guy because he's just on me, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
I hate the jetpack guy.
I can't remember if I beat before I lose my fifth man there. No, jetpack guy got me.
Awful. This screen is awful.
And so all your points start over if you have to continue.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I stopped keeping track. Because at this point in the game, I had probably 50,000 points.
Right.
Just something embarrassing. Yeah.
Yeah. So I killed the jetpack guys first, so I didn't weren't able to see him die if I killed the red dude. So what is that in the background? That tower? I guess it's a tower you're going up.
Yeah.
In the next
that's
stage.
Mr. X's tower. Yeah.
I got 2 lives
the next
there.
Stage in
2 lives.
Yep. Fantastic. So this stage, I got a little bit. I was like, "Oh no, we're gonna have another industrial conveyor belt level." I was sweating this one too, because that was like my least favorite stage of the last game.
Well, and this is another
luckily,
stage.
this.
Oh, go ahead.
I was like, this part of the level is.
See, he breathes fire. He breathes fire.
What?
See?
That had to be buffet. Okay, I guess I
was like,
he never breathes fire for me.
Well, because
that is wild, dude.
You probably beat him up before you ever got there.
Yeah.
But this stage.
Okay, that's no. I was literally like, why are these guys not breathing fire like in the last one? That's interesting.
Yeah, I was like, I thought they breathed fire.
That's wild. Anyway, sorry. What were you saying?
No, well, this stage kind of reminds me of another TMNT stage.
Yeah, I can see that. But this is like they're building robots here or something, I think.
To me, this looks like they're building mousers.
Yeah.
Well, what they're building is those robots you'll fight.
Yeah.
I think at the end of the stage or the next stage or something.
Yeah.
How'd you fare with those guys?
I was like, they actually weren't that hard.
Yeah. They used to be a big problem for me when I was younger, though. Yeah. Good night. Yeah, I used to hate those guys.
The big thing you have to avoid is when they do their little laser thing. And other than that, they were pretty gravy.
They would always hit me with their swinging mallet thing. I'd always get hit by that as a kid.
Yeah. No, I mean, they want fun, but they want the screen with the spinny guy and the jetpack guy.
Right.
That was pain. Let's see, got rid of tornado there.
Come on, was it Eleanor?
Enola.
Enola. There. Yeah. Well, there's my 1-up. Ugh.
Let's see, the Enola. I think what's the name of the plane that dropped the nuclear bombs over
the Enola Gay?
It's the Enola Gay, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I named her that. I mean, that's just like an old-timey name.
Delilah?
Kanzao.
I see that ninja hanging up there?
Yeah. I saw that dude hanging up there. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna walk ahead
Right, I
until
almost
I get
did.
this. Until I got rid of Delilah or Dalala.
Ugh,
Dalala. Goodbye, Dalala.
I lucked out there when I jumped forward.
Yeah.
Just missed him coming at
And
me.
now you got Bull.
Right.
Bull. Now this music.
Yeah,
This music is good.
I'm turning it up a little bit on the stream for
Yeah.
people to hear it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
So
really good.
It's interesting. This game, I think, had 3 elevator segments. This one was tough.
Yeah.
Like, getting up this one, you have very little space, and they just keep coming.
Yeah, you can't be like waiting around. You gotta
Yeah.
go after it. Telling you, the backhand, dude. Oh, golly. And the uppercut.
Now look at how many there are. Ah, God, I hate these guys. They are the worst.
You have to take care of
Oh, you
everybody
almost
else.
had that guy. Yeah, I was about to say you almost had him in cheesing mode, but the other guy stopped it.
I get so afraid when the guy's like right behind you because I was like, he's gonna grab me and do the jet power drive thing. Power drive.
I hated that pile drive move so much.
Because it takes off so much life.
The absolute worst, yeah. But hey, you got him out losing a life, so congrats on that. But yeah, so this elevator is like the slowest elevator.
Oh, God, these guys are just... This where it got hard,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, 19 million ninjas.
They just keep throwing me. Threw me. I landed it, though.
That's always satisfying to get. Are you gonna lose another life to these ninjas?
Yeah, dude, these guys are ripping me up, man. They just keep
Dang.
throwing me. Like, I land it, and they pick me up and throw me again.
Yep.
It felt like it was harder to land in this game than it was the first.
I think it was.
At least that's what I'm telling myself. There we go.
But
I landed that one.
Skate, I didn't get grabbed a whole lot when I was skate.
Golly. I landed that one.
There you go. Alright. Mutsu.
If you can get them all in a group, then you're
And
doing all right.
It's not done yet. Like, it's just a non-stop barrage. Like, I think this one was about as long as the elevator segment on the last game.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And that was hard, dude, on the last game.
Yeah. That last one, yeah, I was... Ugh.
No. I'm thinking of this game. The next elevator section's hard.
Oh, yeah, that's elevation. Yeah. Just getting mobbed and swarmed.
You get
by
like
ibis.
you get like a half second of like, huh, you know, when you
Yeah.
finally clear the board, and then they all come back.
Yeah. It's like, man, I wish it stopped.
I like that you can slam the fat guys in this one. In the last one, they would just fall on you if you tried to pick them up and
Yeah.
throw them. Which I thought was pretty funny, actually.
Anri. Yep.
Oh,
You
he
got
did this.
Sonya and Anri. That's so wild that these guys breathe fire.
Yeah, when you said that, I was like, man, I must be losing my mind, because I thought they did breathe fire.
Well, to my game, they didn't. They didn't breathe any fire to me. I think I was on top of them quick enough. That makes me want to get to one of them in the game and just see what they do with the fire breathing. Boy, they just cheesed the absolute crap out of this.
You kind of have to if you want to make it, you know?
I mean, that's some pro gamer moves right there.
Yep. So it's pro tip, cheese.
Pro tip: cheese and wine. Cheese and wine. cheese when you can, wine when you can't.
A lot of it. Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot you couldn't grab the guy.
Yep.
A lot of it too is like looking at the shadows to see where they're actually at.
Yeah. And that would have been really handy for me to mess with, but I never really messed with the shadows. Yeah, particle and molecule. So is there anything special about beating these guys in a certain order?
I don't think so. If I had to guess if there was, you'd probably have to go after the red one first.
I was thinking you'd have to get after particle first because he had more health.
Oh, really?
And as such, would be harder to beat first.
Isn't that the red? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, he hit me with a... It's like a frying pan hit you or something. Dong!
Yeah. Oh, maybe the red one is throwing more health. Yeah, I know one of them had more health, and I was thinking, man, maybe that one needs to be beat first.
Yeah, but they weren't too bad.
But you made much quicker work of them than I did. I think I'm just quickly learning how much better of a Streets of Rage player you are than I am.
Well,
I think that's the takeaway here.
This is what I played as a kid. Like, it was...
Yeah,
I played it over and over. Yeah. Me and my sister would play this together.
Yeah.
We get in fights
But yeah, no,
sometimes
it's
because we'd
just-
hit each other, you know? Like, unintentionally you hit somebody. Why'd you do that, you know?
Yeah.
Ah, there he goes. Knife guy. Ah. It's kind of painful to rewatch me play sometimes. I'm like, how did I
Yep.
get hit
I
by
hate
that?
those knife guys. You see how he's just running? I hate him. That was like that and the jetpack guy were the worst enemies in the game. There. Take that.
I don't know. This
It feels so good.
That boxer dude.
Those pots can be.
You didn't know about the pots?
I did. No. No, I may have. I mean, I'm sure they broke when I was fighting Bear Jr.
Oh yes, I
Son
got a
of
full
Bear.
combo on him.
There you go.
That always feels good when you land all of them.
Yeah.
Boom!
Man,
Yep.
you got done with Bear much faster than you did with our Bear.
Well, at a cost. I had to use my specials.
Okay. And so we have another elevator. But this elevator has bosses in it.
Actually, this guy was a little bit of a pain for me.
Vulture. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. You took out Bonea, or whatever his name was, without much as a scratch. And now you're getting beat up by Vulture. What a name.
Vulture's blocking more.
Yeah.
But I figured out a secret.
What's that?
Can you guess what it is? You'll see in a second.
Oh no. Is this gonna be the rest of the fight?
Yes, it is.
Oh my god.
It's
Well, I'm gonna go take a nap.
It's funny if you watch him, like the AI, or if you call it AI, I don't know what you call it, but like it's like, wait, what am I supposed to do here? He's gonna hit me. He like
He
hesitates.
snaps up to you like, oh, I'm about to attack, and then like you can see the for loop going on
Yeah, it's like, nope, yep, no, he hit me there.
as it
Okay.
like changes. The clock has it changed to a different. And you still lost a life.
Yeah.
So you got
I mean-
you got bored with it.
They ratcheted up, man, in these last two stages.
Oh yeah, no, the last two stages are rough. I bet you that's probably gonna be a. If I'm guessing, it's gonna be like a theme of all these. The last two levels are just gonna be insane, right?
Yeah, you know, and I didn't play Streets of Rage 3 as much. I mean, I played it, you know, a lot, but not as much as 2.
Yeah.
Good lord. I was really like, I don't want to get hit by this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, Nail. Yeah, this guy was hard. Yeppa, 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 yeppa.
I don't know what he's saying. It
What's
sounds
he
like he's saying like
saying?
Hajata.
Now I'm hearing it's like something Southpaw. Maybe. There you go.
Just walked up on him.
Man, yeah, you got through with a lot less damage than I got with Nail.
Oh god, I do it again. Oh, I think I'll lose it. I think he's gonna cause me a continue. Oh god.
No. Yeah, no, this guy was not fun.
Was he like Red Hulk? You know, like
Z Kusano.
I think what I learned is I got to hit him quick and throw him, or else he's gonna do his raw. You know, that thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to like get the stream so that you can see it live.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be handy. I think I'm about 20 seconds behind. Not that bad. Probably like more like 10.
I wonder if I shared the virtual camera as
maybe.
As that. I mean, I don't know. Oh, I wonder if I can make a scene and share that scene as my camera just to you. That'd be neat.
Yeah, that's probably what you have to end up doing.
Yeah. Here we go.
Yep. And that was this game's version of the twins. So I mean, thankfully.
Oh, I didn't even notice. I guess
they
I
were
had
just
to continue.
looking down. They were just looking down in the pit, just kind of like watching you do that.
Right. Resting up.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way this jerk's gonna make it all the way up here.
Mr. X is sitting there looking bored. You just defeated his entire army.
Right.
He's still sitting there like, oh, I'm so bored and above this. Like, no, you just destroyed his entire organization again for a second time. And he's just like,
No, I think
What'd you think of Shiva?
I think that in the next game, I think there's a way you can get him as a character. I think.
Huh.
I mean, I think I took care of him okay.
Yeah, he was not a fun fight.
I
think by this point I had like 4 lives left and I was stressing.
That's where I'm at. 4 lives left. Last continue.
Yeah. So it's like I cannot afford to die to Shiva. But luckily Mr. X wasn't too hard.
Yeah, he's not too bad, unless he does that to you all the time with a gun.
Yeah.
I think where I messed up in this is that I kept killing all the guys. Yeah. And I think you need to leave like one alive. Or else I just... Although I don't know. I don't know if that's the case.
After a couple times I was like, I'm just going to ignore the guys entirely and just go after Mr. X. Because they just kept coming.
I was trying to use them as projectiles. The guys.
Yeah.
His laugh, though.
I hate how Mr. X laughed at you whenever you died, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like, jerk, you know?
Yeah.
Felt so good to throw him, though.
Yeah.
Boom!
Bingo.
I got a life there. That helped a lot.
Yeah. At least, like, even like mentally, you're like, okay, I have one more life to do this with.
Sometimes though, it takes the edge off, and you perform worse because you're like, oh, I got more room to.
You're like, okay, he's. Yeah.
Here we go. I slammed him as the last move. Okay.
He's almost gone. There he goes. Boom, put him down.
The best
the dog
music.
He is.
I was dreaming about this music and I didn't want to listen to it till I beat the game. But the best music is the end music.
Oh, wow.
By far. Get to put in my
Mhm.
XSS. Here,
It was real good.
I'm turning this music up for you guys to enjoy.
XSS. Alright.
So
Smack
good.
Boy. The wonderful music.
Of Yuzo
Silver's
Koshiro.
Body. You have good old. Thank you, Yuzo. Wonder what he's up to right now.
I don't know.
Adam all tied up.
So good, man.
I was a
God.
little shocked that Adam wasn't playable in the third one. I was like, man, they just kind of.
Yeah. This is happy music time, so.
Yep. Like, we got you, Adam. He's still like all beef caked up.
I added that
He was
as a.
prisoner for weeks.
I added that picture of the big dude with a thumbs up as an emoji in our Discord.
Okay, I love that. I'm gonna put that up as an emoji right now. I saw you put one of me up.
Yep. You going?
Yeah.
Ah,
I
such
see you
good
have
music.
the one of. Alright. There we go. SOR thumbs up. Let's go. I love that.
Such a good soundtrack.
Ain't that wild that this. What would you say? Like a dozen people made this game?
Right. There wasn't like endless credits here. It was like a handful of people.
That's just a wild thing to think about. Yeah, just like this game is so good, and it was like the big thing. But like nowadays, I
There's
bet
my
you
score.
Street Rage 4 has like. Yep, let's see it. Let's see. Good night. Yeah, no, I didn't get anywhere near that, so don't worry.
So, yep, that is Streets of Rage. And
That's cool. We got a whole playthrough in.
yeah, let's see. I'm gonna play this. Hopefully this will play through. As the ending music for us.
Yep.
So next game is going to be Streets of Rage 3.
Yep,
that right, Tyler?
of course.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna play through that. If anybody wants to join in, you know, at the end of all these, we're practically begging you guys play the game. You know, I don't think it's going to be much longer than this one.
Yep.
This one was like an hour and 10 minutes. I mean, you can play that. In the next one, I'm going to add in a challenge to get the kangaroo as a playable character. Don't look it up.
Okay.
Don't look it up on how you do it. Just try to figure out how you do it.
Okay. Well, tell me this much: is it something that can be figured out without looking it up?
Yes. I think if you understand how life works, you'll know what to do.
Okay. Okay. Because I fully intend I'm going if life does not get in my way, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to be playing this game twice just so I can get a feel, so I can discuss what the differences in the story are.
Well, let me know. Like, I need to borrow that from you. I'll put it that way. To be able to get the other version you're talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, guys, join in. It was really fun, I think, to play through and talk. At least for me and Tyler. I don't know about you guys watching, but we enjoyed it.
Yeah. It's really fun to actually sit down and play some games and then talk about them. Like, I feel like that's something that's lost a lot of the time.
Right. Well, you know, because
just sit down and playing some dang games and then talking about it. I don't know.
Back in the day when we were kids,
when we do these streams, normally it was kind of a mess, but
right.
Yeah.
But back in the day when we were kids, you would do that. You would play a game, you go to school, and you talk about it with your friends. You know, hey, I found this out or that out, and you enjoyed this or whatever.
Yep.
You don't do that anymore. So it's kind of bringing back some childhood, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. What I'm looking forward to, Joe, and I have a couple ideas. This is like going down the line. I'm looking at games. I'm doing this now. This is another fun thing about doing this every week. I'm looking at games now that I have never played, and I'm pretty sure you haven't played. So we each can experience the game like I want to try to play these games like fresh without knowing anything from either of us and just seeing what we get at. So maybe we can talk about it and share hints and tips.
Yeah, that because like the Batman game, you know, that Lopen recommended.
Yep.
I've never played through any of those Batman games. And
Yeah.
and you have, right? You played through one or two of them, right? Or no?
I played through a couple of them. Like the Batman Returns on the Super Nintendo is a masterpiece. What's interesting is Batman Returns on the Sega Genesis is a completely different game. But I mean, it's like that's what's so cool about this kind of stuff is just how different this stuff is. Like for example, I believe the Batman, it's Batman and Robin, right, on the Sega Genesis that Lofen recommended.
Yeah.
I looked it up. Yeah, it's apparently the same thing. The Super Nintendo version's apparently a lot different.
Yeah, and there was games like that.
Yeah.
And just to throw
It's
this
so
out there,
wild.
this is Go Straight. It's an unused version of a song for Streets of Rage 2 that you're listening to. So, just throwing that out there.
I should have used it. It's nice. I like it.
Yeah, it's a little bit more clean, it sounds like to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's another unused track called Little Money Avenue. So you can go find this and listen to it. It's interesting because I was like, oh man, I didn't realize. They also got like a prototype track as the last one.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, next time, you know, we're try to stream every Thursday at 9.
Yep.
Of course, there might be something that comes up that we can't, you know, vacations, whatever. But yeah, I mean, join in, and if you have any good finds for the week, let us know in the chats, you know, and yeah. Anything else you want to add?
No, that's about it. Just if anyone's watching this, play Streets of Rage 3. Come on and talk about it, and get involved in this. This is fun. Have fun with us, please.
Right.
Begging
Exactly.
you. Get involved.
Yeah, escape from the worldly craziness and play some Streets of Rage 3 with us. Play together. All right. Enough of that. So we will see you guys next Thursday, right? Have a good one.
Yep,
Peace
next
out.
Thursday. Take it easy, y'all.